Clare Smith. I write dark dystopian fantasy and normal dark fantasy. I'm a great big fan of the supernatural and paranormal. I live by the seaside. I have 2 cats called Barley Biscuit and Salem, and I have one other half who is real. I haven't imagined him for once. And I'm published by Katarr Kanticles Press, who I've been with since September 2013. So I was invited to an anthology by Gala Drummond, who is also known as Gala Drummond. She's one of the main people behind Katarr Kanticles Press. As far as I'm aware, she found me through my flash fiction pieces that I write, and I used to post the links to them on Twitter, and that's how we became friends. So she invited me to this anthology, which was being written by other Katarr Kanticles authors, and was going to be short fiction with the subject of stalking. And I came up with Desecrated Bonds. Now, unfortunately, due to other authors pulling out through time constraints and other difficulties, the anthology never went ahead. But I was promised I could release Desecrated Bonds with Katarr Kanticles. So we did that, and since then I was invited to come back and publish my novels with them, such as Preying on Time and Breaking Cadence. So to other aspiring writers, I would just tell you to just keep reading, keep writing, and use criticism. Use it to grow instead of letting it just wither you and make you give up on writing altogether. And if you keep doing that, you'll eventually end up with something that is worth publishing, worth, getting out there. But you can only do that through lots and lots of practice. And when you've done all that, you'll eventually get there. Well, I didn't really sort of start writing. I've always written. I've written since before I could write, to be honest. I used to get people to write down my pieces when I was 4 or 5 and couldn't write properly. I also used to make my own little booklets up, which I'd illustrate and write myself, and for some reason put my name, address and telephone number on the back, because I thought that was what authors were supposed to do. Sadly, this isn't my full-time job. I always wished it could be, and I'm hoping that one day I'll get there. Well, I'm actually a waitress for the minute. I used to be a lollipop lady, which I think Americans call crossing guards. With the whole yellow outfit and the big massive stick that says stop, and you stop in the road and everything. That's what I used to do. But it does, what I do now, waitressing, it does take away from my writing, unfortunately. I wish I had more time to do it, but unfortunately that doesn't look likely at the minute. So to find out more about my writing, you can go to my website, which is a blogspot, or you can find out more on my Amazon page, or even my Twitter or Facebook. I am constantly online. If you want to find me on there, you should, because I'll talk to you. I'm on Goodreads as well. Come join me on Goodreads, become my friend. I don't mind. I'll let anyone add me, any readers, any writers. the Indigo Sky series. I'm glad you've enjoyed it, for starters. Where will Logan, Simon and Violet go next? Well, I am writing the sequel, which is Baying for Blood, which is going brilliant. I'm really enjoying it. It involves lots more murder, lots more werewolves, and quite a few more necromancers, and even some different types this time. And I'm hoping you'll enjoy that as much as you've enjoyed Praying on Time. My ideas are actually usually from dreams, which is quite strange. Praying on Time was actually from sitting on a bus and just thinking whilst I was on my way somewhere, whereas Breaking Cadence, that came from, the first scene came from a dream that I had, and then it just blossomed from there. Although I'm not sure I can say blossomed and Breaking Cadence in the same sentence. But it was very much a dream that transformed. I'd love to say that Cadence finds happiness, but if I say that, then you'll assume that's what's going to happen in the next book. And I'm not going to give you spoilers. I'm sorry. My lips are sealed, guys. I can't tell you anymore. All I will tell you is that the next book is called Forgiving Xander. Whether that means that he's in it or not, I'll leave that up to you. No, I've not really had any plans to write a sequel to Desecrated Bonds, but it is one of those things that I might look at in the future. It just depends on when I have the time, because obviously I'm writing sequels to Praying on Time, Breaking Cadence, and then I've got an anthology piece due, as well as writing a piece for the Katarr Kanticles After the Fall series. So it's fitting it in the time that I have, which my time is very limited as it is, and I try really hard to get my pieces done. Obviously what's next for me is getting Baying for Blood done, and then completing Forgiving Xander, as well as a multitude of other projects. So I'm hoping you'll stay tuned and just, keep reading my stuff, keep letting me know what you think of it, and just generally enjoying it. As a writer, the best part for me is knowing that my readers enjoy what I've written for them. Thank you for taking the time to interview me. I just hope this encourages you to read my books.